that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? Also, any likes, shares, or subscribes are definitely helpful to the prosperity and the growth of the channel, so thank you. This read is going to be for Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm seeing that the cycle of this read is being influenced by the element fire. Fire has to do with the western wind and creativity, dialogue, vibration. Fire, the element fire is also influenced by the experiences that we have from the planet Mars. Mars goes through an orbital cycle every 2 years, influencing responsibility, sense of responsibility and politics. And then the element fire is also influenced by the planet Saturn. Saturn goes through an orbital cycle every 30 years, and that influences the experiences that we have regarding karmic lessons, okay? I'm seeing that we're right on the money because I'm seeing karmic relationship. With karmic relationship, it says resentments and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So you may have been in a karmic relationship with someone, or you're going through a karmic cycle where you're learning a karmic lesson, okay? I am seeing the Death card, so that could represent that the karmic relationship that you were in is now over, and there are no second chances. I am seeing that this is a time of growth and transformation, so not giving the karmic that you were in a relationship with a second chance is not a bad thing, or if that karmic is not giving you a second chance, then it's not a bad thing because it's a time of growth and transformation, okay? And that is really a good thing because I'm also seeing ascending. So it's representing a time of the ending of, like, you learned your karmic lesson, right? The end of the karmic cycle in relationship, growing and transforming and ascending. So ascension is about learning and expansion, preparing for union in a new phase of your life, okay? I'm also seeing that you're challenged with the clock card. The clock is saying that you may have felt like you needed more time, or the other person felt like they needed more time. Representing cycles, the fact that it may have taken a long time for you to learn a lesson. Spirit is saying that it's a time to heal and a time to progress. So being able to let go and move on from that karmic cycle and the karmic relationship, growing, transforming, ascending, preparing for your next union, the new phase of your life, and progressing, okay? I am seeing that maybe you were arguing with someone on the internet, as a spirit of true self is seeking security in style. So maybe you had like a pattern or a karmic pattern within the relationship that you were in of arguing with the person that you were in a relationship with. This could have been family, friends, or someone that you were romantic with. Seeing that you may have been arguing with this person on the internet, because it says I won't stop until I win this internet argument. So you may have been, like, that may have been the karmic relationship cycle, whatever. Someone could have possibly been trolling you, harassing you, or something like that, okay? I'm also seeing teachers. Yeah, so that could like be about you just learning the lesson from going through what it is that you went through with that person, those people. Yeah, so maybe the reality of it is they serve their purpose. Okay, the person that you were in the karmic lesson with, or in the karmic relationship with, whether if they were trolling you or you were arguing with them, or there was just like maybe some type of something that was making you uncomfortable, right? I'm seeing that it taught you what it is that you need to learn with that teacher's card, and then you grew from it, or you're going to grow from it and choose a new direction and transcend and, you know, go into this next phase of your life. Okay, I did pull an angel card because I pulled a couple angel cards because it seems like you needed it. So the angel card says to remain positive. I am seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about partnership, community building, a sense of belonging, how you navigate as a sovereign through your tribe. Okay. The northern wind does represent the end of a cycle, or the end of old beliefs or way of thinking. The northern wind represents a time to practice listening more and utilizing the healing energy and time that has been provided to you. Understanding the wisdom that was given to you. Like I said, you learned your lesson. And growing and looking deep within to do that inner healing. Any type of growth has to do with Jupiter. Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years. Okay. And like I said, Jupiter influences the experience of growth, transformation, good fortune, things of that nature, okay? So with that northern wind, I'm seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about family values. So this could have been someone that you were in a family with. Maybe you got into an argument with them online, or they say certain negative things about you online, something like that. I am seeing from the southern wind, which is mud. So someone may have been like dragging your name through the mud that was in your family, and they were doing this online. Or you were the person that was like, you could have been arguing with someone in your family online, just like dragging each other's name through the mud, is what I'm seeing. And then I'm also seeing the northern and the southern wind. So with the northern and the southern wind, right, it says big business. The reason why big business could be of the northern wind is because the northern wind is involved in community and partnerships, right? So big business influences partnerships and how they're made, and how, you know, how they get profits off of those partnerships and communities. And then with the southern wind is teaching you lessons about power of big business, and, you know, essentially the power that big business holds. Okay, so with that southern wind goes the mud, the power that these people or these family members may have felt like they had, or that they have had or that you felt like you have or had, you know, like dragging each other's name through the mud. And maybe you all were like like in a karmic cycle, karmic, loop, or, you will need to learn a lesson about that. Because what kind of family value is that, with that northern wind, and how big business is benefiting, profiting off of y'all dragging each other's name through the mud. And that's what I'm seeing between the northern and the southern wind. That big business is on both the family, is involved in both the family values and the mud, and how you all are quarreling with each other on the internet. And I'm seeing that, a lesson was learned, and more so, like, it's a time to ascend, it's a time to grow from it, and to remain positive. The emotions and specific messages that are associated with the cycle of this read and the overall energy is for you to feel loving, to know that someone is thinking about you, or you're thinking about someone, for you not to feel paralyzed, for you not to feel discouraged, for you to be open to receive that positive energy, those affirmations, that ascension type of energy. If you were feeling vulnerable, someone admires you or you admire someone else, and for you to feel good, okay? If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So the time that have been offered to me is the Lover's card. With the Lover's card is representing people that you love, people that you care about. Okay? Someone that you have shared loving experiences with in your life. I'm seeing you in this energy was received as comfortable, restful, and not cruel, okay? Like it was received out of love. Then the energy that I see you in for the cycle of this read is the Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles is someone that is ambitious about chasing a paper. Like someone that is a hustler, okay? That's what I'm seeing, like a hard worker, though. Like I said, during the cycle of this read, you're being received as like someone that is focused on your money and your finances, and you're ambitious about your financial goals, okay? You're being received in this energy as radiant and realistic. So, achieving your financial goals is realistic. In the past position, I'm seeing the Death card in reverse. Now, the Death card in reverse could be like that whole needing more time type of energy and not being ready to move on. Or it could be like that you were choosing life. Like that's the kind of life that you wanted to live. Okay? I'm seeing that you were very strong in this energy. Like you were very strong in your life. Maybe even powerful. People received you as like being silly, so maybe you were like humorous. Okay. When it says powerful, it's kind of like whatever things that you may have went through, like maybe you always chose life instead of death, and you chose to be strong rather than give up on yourself, is kind of what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing you in this energy is like, you found the humor in life, and you always found a way to laugh about certain things, remaining positive. And in this energy, you were received as like not painful, not agonizing, and not melodramatic. Okay? Then towards the end of the cycle of the read, I'm seeing the Page of Swords paired with the Star and the Magician in reverse. So it's kind of showing me that maybe you felt stagnant, or had like a lack of inspiration, and you felt like you weren't progressing. With the star in reverse, it's like maybe you weren't believing in yourself. Maybe you had issues like you felt helpless. With that paralyzed card, like maybe you felt paralyzed, you felt vulnerable. Maybe you felt discouraged because things that you were trying just weren't working out. And it's like you try and you try and you try, and maybe you felt like you were sad. And then with the Magician card reverse, it's like not only did you feel sad, like you felt stuck. Honestly, when I'm seeing these cards together, it's just really reminding me of that video that I saw from the United Nations about things that are going on in Gaza. And I'm not trying to say that the politicians are right or wrong about helping other countries or anything like that, when we have people here in America that are also struggling. So I really think that even being in observance of what's going on with our personal lives, and then what's also going on a larger scale in other countries, it's like an ascension that we all need. Right? Our souls need to be awakened to the fact that, like, we really need heaven right now. Like, we really need heaven type of energy here on earth. You know what I mean? Because I'm seeing like this may have been happening with you, though. Not though. And it's also happening with so many, like, masses of people in other countries that wake up to war. And I'm not saying that you don't wake up to war either. What I'm saying is, that's just what it seems like we're dealing with. Wars on different scales. Okay? And I'm seeing that even through all of those challenges and all of that hopelessness, and even when you were feeling stuck and like you couldn't do anything for yourself, though you were trying, that there's this Page of Swords energy there as well, where like maybe you got a blessing, or you came up with some new idea or something, or a new concept, a new way of life, or an opportunity came to you, something like that. So I did pull some angel cards, and the angel card is saying yes. Also recovery, and also choose a new direction. So it could be in a different order, like yes, choose a new direction for recovery, or your recovery your recovery comes from choosing a new direction. Okay? And with that Page of Swords, I'm seeing that you're on the right path. Okay? You're being received in this energy as studious, very gentle or sensitive. You may still be a little bit vulnerable. I'm also seeing you in these energies as timeless and definitive. So maybe what you individually are going through and how you're able to overcome it is it's making a difference for the masses, like on a larger scale. So even though you may have thought that no one cared about you, or your family members or whoever were dragging your name through the mud, or you were doing that to them, whatever the situation was, big businesses were behind that. And I'm not in an illusion where I'm supposed to think that big businesses are not involved in what's going on over there either, you know? So that's it for the cycle of the read. I do hope I send love and light and healing energy to you, Scorpio, and I also hope that this new path that you're taking is definitely one, like the angels say, of recovery and rejuvenation and restoration, you know, essentially ascension. Because there's a new phase that's going to happen in your life, and there could be a new phase that's going to happen with all of us. Okay? Just don't close off your heart. If people are dragging your name through the mud, like, make space and time for them in your heaven, in your mind, so that you don't close off your heart to real love. Give them grace for their imperfections, and give yourself grace for your own imperfections. Okay? Because in a more heavenly space, none of these challenges, tribulations, or any of that exist. It's just love. We just exist in harmony and peace at just being here. Okay? So in the future, I see you in this King of Rods energy. In this King of Rods energy, you're definitely prioritizing your family and your work. I'm seeing like the patriarch of a family, though you also could be like a political leader. It could be male or female. Just take it as it resonates. You're being received in this energy as virtuous and honorable. Also not provoking, not irritating, so you understand the complexity of the situations that have either happened to you or are happening to other people. And you're giving the whole entire situation grace. And you're being received as, like, you know, a prominent person in the change that needs to be made. And people trust you to be able to lead them in those changes. I am seeing the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could be someone that is maybe feeling insecure financially. And I'm seeing that you may feel like sympathetic to this person. So this could either be you, or this could be like someone else. Maybe the person in your family that you were going back and forth with. Though this person is being received as like funny. Like you find this person to be humorous. They're also sensitive because of the stuff that they've gone through. So you like, and the reason why I'm seeing family is I didn't see family not by choice. Though the reason I think that I'm seeing family because like you're usually familiar with some of the stuff that has happened to people in your family, right? Because people in your family don't know how to mind their own business. However, so you may know some of like what this person's struggles have been, or these people in your family know what some of the struggles that you have been through, though they've never taken a walk in your shoes and you've never taken a walk in their shoes, right? So the thing that y'all may have bonded over or connected over or had a strong relationship with is like either how you're funny or how that other person is funny. Like they bring a sense of humor to the dynamic of your relationship, regardless of the hardships that you've gone through or the hardships that they've gone through. So this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is like having a hard time with their finances, and it's like you're recognizing that that may be the reason. Like that's the real root of why it is that y'all may actually be arguing or beefing with each other, because big business is behind all of those losses that you all are taking while you're sitting there quarreling with each other. Okay? Or that person is going through, the financial issues. So take it as it resonates. It could be either or. It could be you or it could be the other person that needs grace and understanding. And I'm seeing that this King of Rods, if that's you, that you understand that, or if this King of Rods is someone else, that they understand what this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is going through. They understand the hardships. You know what it's kind of reminding me of? Like someone that maybe was abused during their childhood or something like that. Like someone that may have some childhood trauma, and then it makes it hard for them to have solid relationships into their adulthood, and then like it's hard for them to even consider having a certain type of job or a certain type of work, or to make healthy financial decisions, because there may be a lot of chaos and confusion associated with the decisions that they make by the way of what they've inherited, right? They inherited going through that childhood trauma. So it's not either one of y'all fault if it's you that went through that childhood trauma or not, though it's just reminding me of like the sequence of how that leads up to poor financial security, right? And how big businesses technically kind of benefit off of that ignorance and that vulnerability. And I'm not saying that you're a victim, because I definitely believe that you can overcome it if that's your challenge. And I'm not saying that that person is a victim. I'm just saying that what I'm saying is that there's grace that needs to be expressed between the dynamic of this King of Rods and this Queen of Pentacles, because you all could have been judging each other because of your financial status. And like using that as like something to argue back and forth with each other, and then bringing up petty childish ways, and like just being immature, and recognizing that none of this is y'all fault. Just the same as like the thing with going on in Gaza, where it's like free Palestine, or like the dynamics and the root of what the issue really is evil. So I'm seeing that positive and preparing for union and a saving grace. Hope, like don't lose hope. Have faith. Don't ever lose your faith, okay? So then I'm seeing you in this Three of Pentacles because towards the end of the cycle there was that new idea, that new direction to go in, right? And then there's the Three of Pentacles in the future. The Three of Pentacles is representing you working diligently on your skills and your talents to build up your finances. I'm seeing that you're being very like peaceful and quiet and calm about the work that you're doing, and like you're not coming across to anyone as violent, you're not being destructive. So in regard to like the world stage, I just feel like something is pulling me to keep relating the two because we are all humankind, right? And so seeing like maybe the UNICEF or the United Nations and people coming together with ambassadors to do peace talks, because it's time for y'all to demonstrate spiritual maturity before the earth does it for y'all. Okay, and that's kind of what I'm seeing. And yeah, so you're being received in this Three of Pentacles energy as like brave. So you're brave in like presenting that new idea or moving forward with that new, in that new direction, and working on your skills and your talents, like ascending. You may be doing the inner work. You allow life to be your teacher and you learn those lessons so that those karmic cycles could come to an end, okay? Then as far into your future as I can see is this King of Pentacles energy. With this King of Pentacles energy is someone that is financially stable and secure. And someone that has more than enough money to even be charitable. Okay? So I don't know if this is you, because you've been working hard on your building up your finances, or if this is someone else. Though with that King of Rods to this King of Pentacles energy, this King of Pentacles energy is being received as adorable, endearing, and lovable. And who other than God? Like, that's our good Father, you know, that's coming in and assisting you with this new direction, helping guide you, giving you the perspective or the insight to grace. Okay? Helping you remain focused on building up your skills and your talents. And then essentially you'll be in that King of Pentacles energy, okay? And with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm seeing trust. And I'm seeing that, like, with the Angel card, it says, like, if you believe, like, you have to believe. And remember the good things about this person. Okay? Whoever they are. Like, trust yourself and give them grace, like, to grow. And it's saying get more information. And you know the rest. So the Angel card says yes. Okay. So, Scorpio, that's all that I have for you in this read. And I do see that like the angel energy and the angel card was very much so needed to give that guidance and that clarity. And I think that you're ready. Okay, I think that you're ready to ascend. I can see that you're ready to ascend. And congratulations on this new phase of your life. Okay? Speaking of new phases, I am an independent government contractor. So that means that I go out and do volunteer service work. I do have a fundraiser going right now. So please check out the video for that. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! I want to thank you all so much for being supportive to the channel, as well as Life for Me off of the app, and my commitment to making a difference in the world. If you would like to be included in that journey, in that part of my life, please feel free to share projects and community service things that you have going on in your city, your state, wherever it is that you are. We do travel. It's called Pathways to Purpose. So the funding that we receive, the donations that I receive are for lodging, food, travel, stuff like that. And yeah, that link is in the description for the GoFundMe. And then also is the link to my Poshmark store where I sell XL press-on bull sets. All of them are unique and different, though they all go together. And you can check that out at the Poshmark link. As soon as I get some more funding or make some sales, then I put that money right back into buying more materials and resources to be able to produce that for you all. If you would like to get individual reads, also please feel free to send me a message in the description box and I can schedule that with you. Also, just keep in mind and remember that my reads are based on time, so they're very detailed. And I hope that you all have a great day, and I wish you the best. Bye.